Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday and welcome back to another round of in-depth candle reviews. I hope your day is off to a fantastic start. There are 3 in-depth candle reviews going live here on my channel today. Obviously, we're kicking it off here with HomeWorx Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup, but you will also see 2 additional reviews going live a little bit later on today. One from Kringle and one from Country Candle. Both are new holiday 2024 fragrances. So if you are interested in more of my in-depth home fragrance reviews or weekly home fragrance roundup or candle hauls, things like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button right below the video here. That way all of my future content will pop up in your subscription feed as it goes live here on my channel. Anyway, let's dig into this chocolate peanut butter cup from HomeWorx. In full disclosure, I was sent this one in PR. I am a HomeWorx ambassador or affiliate, so every now and then they will send us a couple of candles to try and then we share our thoughts with you. I was really excited to get this one because I thought that if this smells like what it's supposed to smell like, which in my eyes was maybe a Reese's peanut butter cup, then I will have found my husband's favorite candle ever, because this guy will eat Reese's peanut butter cups until he is sick to his stomach. He loves Reese's peanut butter cups. So I assumed that that is what this was gonna smell like. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't. Listen, it's still a great scent. Don't tune out quite yet, but it does not smell like a Reese's peanut butter cup. So a little bit of disappointment, but also, you know, it's not a bad candle. It's not a bad candle. So let's go ahead and dive in with the usual review format. And if you're new, it goes as follows. I read the fragrance notes. If there's a little fragrance story, we'll go through that. I tell you what I actually smell, what are the most prominent notes to my nose, or if I smell something completely different from what is listed. I'll talk about the strength and the overall throw, and then we will talk any potential burn issues. So burn issues in my eyes are things like puny wick syndrome, maybe wicks that are keeling over, sooting, you know. There's all sorts of shenanigans that can happen with candles. So that's kind of that like overall burn quality component that is very important to me. All right, our scent story here reads as follows. A childhood favorite, creamy peanut butter is swirled with rich caramel and vanilla bean, then topped with decadent dark chocolate for a confectionery nostalgic delight. We love us a confectionery nostalgic delight. All right, fragrance notes here are as follows. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay, on the bottom of the candles, the notes read peanut butter, dark chocolate, caramel, and vanilla bean. But our top, middle, and bottom notes are as follows. The top is peanut butter, spices, and buttery. The middle notes are cocoa powder and dark chocolate. And at the base, we have vanilla, caramel, and musk. All right, what do I smell here? First of all, I smell a lot of chocolate. That's really the primary fragrance note here. I really think that it actually smells a little bit more like milk chocolate than it does dark chocolate. It's kind of maybe in between the two. I have moments where when I'm especially walking right past this, where I think it smells a little bit richer, maybe a little pure chocolate, which to me, dark chocolate has more of like that pure cocoa note to it. It doesn't smell as sweet as oftentimes milk chocolate does. So there's a good amount of sweetness here, but there's definitely moments of like a darker chocolate. So I don't know, let's call it in between the two, but it's definitely chocolate first. Now, next, I actually kind of go to the bottom of this fragrance here in terms of the notes, and I smell caramel. Now, it's not an overwhelming caramel note. I'm actually quite particular about that specific fragrance note because I think it tends to smell really cloying a lot of times, and there's just too much of it in most fragrances. but there's just a really lovely hint of the caramel here that's blending perfectly with that chocolate. I also smell a little bit of like a creamy vanilla as well. I don't really get spices here. There's nothing spicy about this. I don't know that I would describe the fragrance as buttery. I would definitely describe it as rich and maybe pretty decadent. But my real beef here is that there's no peanut butter. Listen, I was hoping that maybe I would hit like a pocket of peanut butter here somewhere, but you can see where I'm at. I am below the halfway point, and not once in the first half of this candle did I ever even get a whiff of peanut butter from it, which again, now I'm kind of bummed about, because I really thought that this would be the one candle that Craig would be like, hey, you can buy like 8 of these because I love it so much. It smells like my favorite treat. But it doesn't. I've even asked him, I was like, does this smell like a Reese's peanut butter cup to you? And he's like, it smells like chocolate. He didn't even say caramel. He also is a lover of caramel. His other favorite treat is the caramello, which, yeah, my husband has a sweet tooth like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, he was like, I don't smell any peanut butter here. So yeah, listen, it's a little bit of a miss in that respect. But if you're looking for a really great chocolate candle with a hint of caramel, a little touch of vanilla, nice, lovely, perfect chocolatey gourmand, that's what this has been. I like the scent. I just wish it smelled like a peanut butter cup is my only complaint. So that being said, it's yummy. Would I repurchase it though? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. I don't need like 100 chocolate candles in my collection, if that makes sense. Chocolate is nice. I especially really like it around like Valentine's Day. I will do a lot of chocolate candles around that time. And if this one is still available at Valentine's Day, I might pick one up for then, but I won't be getting another one of these for like the holidays or whatever. So yeah, for what it's worth, I'm just not getting any peanut butter here, but if you're looking for a great chocolate scent, have at it. The performance has been pretty darn good as well. I would put the strength of this one probably at about right between a 7 and an 8. It is quite potent. I've been smelling it very easily. I don't feel like I have to put it in a hurricane. I do get closer to an 8 when I have it in a hurricane, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, the throw, I would also probably put it somewhere around there as well. I've had to be a little more mindful about what I'm burning alongside of this. I had this going the other day when I had, what was it? Cranberry Woods. I had Cranberry Woods going towards the front of the house and then this going in my kitchen. Ugh. When those two met in the middle, that was a terrible combination. Would not recommend. So it is strong enough to where you have to be mindful about what you're burning alongside of it if you burn more than one candle at a time. But is it gonna completely blow you out of the house? No, it's not. And I don't know that for a fragrance, especially like a chocolate scent, that I would want that. I feel like that would get really probably borderline headache inducing with the amount of sweetness. So yeah, but good strength and throw. I'm pleased with it, enough to where I would feel confident, like I said, repurchasing this around Valentine's Day to enjoy it then. Burn issues, listen, I've had none. These wicks are fine. They're performing like what they're supposed to. They're not forming huge mushroom tops. I do trim them ever so slightly between each burn. But there has been no sooting, no discoloration. I do keep the burn limited to about between 3 and 4 hours. Sometimes when I get closer to 4, you know, I can start to tell that maybe some of that carbon residue from the wicks begins dropping into the wax, but not until at least the 4-hour mark. So as long as I catch it right around there, I'm not having any burn issues. So really my main thing is that this candle does not get sooty and gross and, you know, discolor the walls or ceilings in my house, and it's not doing that. So this is a good burn quality for me here. Overall, I'm gonna give this candle a thumbs up, not 2 thumbs up, just 1. And that is solely because I feel like they forgot to put the peanut butter in here. And if they could give this another stab and actually add a peanut butter component, I would be so pleased. And I just know that Craig would, for the first time in his entire life, say to me, hey, you should get another one of those candles. So yeah, anyway, for what it's worth, those are my thoughts. Please let me know your experience with chocolate peanut butter cup in the comments down below. I will have this linked if you're interested in purchasing it. I will also put my HomeWorx discount code down there. Maybe that'll save you a little bit of money. So feel free to yeah, partake if you are interested in a little candle shopping. Otherwise, no worries. I hope that you are excited for the other 2 in-depth reviews that are coming down the pipeline here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.